Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. Nice little par 4 to start us out here today. Now let's spank that ball into the fairway and begin our round. And this is your third shot. And that's too bad. We didn't hold the fairway. We're just in that first cut of rough, though. Oh, no. Not great. Here we go. Double bogey putt coming up. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. And you're 3 over on your round. All right, par 4 for the second hole. Let's see what we can do. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Oh, robbed. Robbed there. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? Oh. Setting up here 10 feet from the cup. And that putt will drop, and that's for bogey. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. Okay, we're on the green. And this one from 25 feet. Bit long on that one. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. Hopefully we can settle things here with the bogey. Ooh, never like leaving those short. And as that one drops in the hole, let's take a look at the scorecard. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4. Not quite sure where this will end up. And setting up now in the deep rough. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. Nicely done, back in the fairway. I like it. Let's just drop one next to the pin next shot. Come on, ball, kick to the right. Nicely done. You're on the green. Would it be too much to ask you to get a little closer to the pin? All right, this is a putt, but let's just kind of consider it an approach shot. Let's try to get this one nice and close to the cup, and hopefully we can putter in from there. All right, you've got this for bogey. Well, that was that was tough. Just wound up short. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. And you're currently 8 over on the day. And the 5th hole is a par 4. Wow. Powerful stuff, my friend. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Nice work. That was some good golf. 9 feet to go. Oh. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. Now, just not enough mustard on that one. And that putt safely in its home. And sitting at 9 over for the day. And the 6th hole, we have a par 5. Oh, man. Just tapped that one. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin. This is what our third shot's looking like. Ooh, it almost went down. 32 feet from the cup. This one's looking decent. Continues to be online. Oh, come on, get down in the hole. Oh, and the putt won't go. All right, give it a tap. There you go. And currently sitting at 9 over. Okay, this is a pretty lengthy par 5. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Smart shot. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. Just a towering approach shot here. Was well played. 9 feet to the cup. All right, you're at 8 over currently. And here we go. Let's see what happens here on the 8th. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Oh, just missed that chip. And this one's for your par. And that's 8 over par at the moment. And now the par 5 9th hole. Tee shot's looking fairway bound. And from the green side bunker. And you are putting now, and I'm happy for you. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. Alrighty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. Okay, moving on to the next. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. All right, tee this one up and have a good drive. We're on a par 4 as we hit the 10th hole. Okay, I'll accept that. And this shot is around 170 yards away. And this approach shot is just sky high. You'll be all right there. This one's 24 feet away. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. All right, let's get back on this green here. And you've got this putt for bogey. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. Here we go on the 11th. Setting up here on the first cut of rough. Well done. We're about 205 yards out from here. Whoop, might be going long. And that approach was a bit wayward. Okay, there you go. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. And after that one, 9 over par for the day. And now to the 12th hole. It's a par 3. Setting up here with a very long putt. Here we go, 28 feet away. And not a bad effort from where you were. This one's for the bogue. Oh, right by. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. That couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. All right, let's go. This one for the par. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. I think this one's going for it. Great work there. That's a great approach. 5 feet to the cup from here. Oh, just missed that birdie. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And as the putt drops, let's take a peek at the old scorecard. Okay, next up is the par 5 15th. Nicely done. Okay, third shot. Might be a bit long. Well, turns out you'll be on the green. Nothing wrong with that. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. All right, we're getting there. Well done. And this one's just about 6 feet. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. This one's 9 feet away. Oh, that's gonna wind up short. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. There we go. All right, next one up is number 17. This one's a par 4. Nothing wrong with that. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. Ooh, I didn't love seeing that. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. That's a good one. Nice pin high. Oh, almost in there. And the putt drops, and you get to end your round with a par. And at the end of this one, you will wind up 12 over par. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Today we start with a par 4 first hole. Let's get it going. Hopefully you have a good one out there. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. Second shot here on the first. This is looking good. Yep, that's gonna work. Okay, here's your birdie look. I think this one's breaking to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. And 4 feet to go. Oh! All right, give this a tap. And starting the round above par, but there's lots more golf left to play today, so don't worry about that just yet. Teeing it up on the second hole. Oh, into the water. And this is our third shot. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. That'll do for the approach. Okay, here's a 24-footer. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. This one for the quad. You know what I would really like? If you could putt this one in. We're approaching the shot limit on this hole. Hopefully we can get this one to go. There it is. And 7 over at the moment. Okay, par 4 here on this third hole. It's tidy. Yikes. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. Zooming by the hole. 7-foot putt here. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. All right, good luck here. This one's from bogey. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. Good shot. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. That's okay, don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. And from the green side rough. Oh, look at here. Nice chip. Okay, now let's check in on the scorecard. And you're currently 8 over on the day. And it's a par 5 here on the 5th. Ouch, swallowed up into the abyss. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. And dunked. Oh my goodness, you might get this to go. I'll take that. Okay, that putt's done. All right, 9 over par for the day. Teeing off now on a long par 4. And here's our second shot on the 6th. And just a towering approach here. Here we go for your birdie. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. All right, you did most of the work. This one's just a 5-footer. Well, didn't quite get there, did it? And let's shake out the cobwebs. That's your second bogey in a row, but we'll perk up maybe on the next hole. And currently sitting at 10 over par. And the 7th will be a par 4. We'll have that. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. This one's gonna need to bite. Well, I got a little ahead of myself there. That's gonna be just fine for you. On the green, well done. And this putt's around 7 feet. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. There's almost nothing left of this one. And just a tap in here. And you're sitting at 10 over today. And now I'd like to introduce you to the par 4 8th hole. That's not going to work, is it? And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Coming in hot. We're in the deep stuff here. That's no good. Okay, we're setting up in the rough, and it's inside of the rough. It's down deep. That's an oopsie. Those shots are going to happen to you. Yips. And this one from the rough. And we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. It was a good one. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. And just sneaking into the first cut of rough. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. And you've done yourself a service there. We're back in the fairway. That's great. Huh. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. That took a weird turn. Okay, have fun with this putt. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Not a bad result from that distance. Just 3 feet left. Oh, sliding by. Okay, I would love it if you could drop this one on in. Okay, moving on. Here we go, 10th hole, par 4. Let's give this a go. Well, this one's a bit wayward. Good shot. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. I'm okay with that. Here's a putt for 19 feet. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. And this next putt for par. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. That'll work. Hey-o. Well, that was never going to be good. Man, that almost went. Here we go, 10 feet away. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. Ooh, right by. All right, now let's sink this one on in there. Get the double bogey. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. I like that. And setting up around 215 yards out. Here's a 20-foot putt. And this one is for the birdie. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. And getting the old 3-putt par for this hole. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Now this from 16 feet. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. And for your par. Well, not enough muscle into that one. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. Well, you won't be getting that one back. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Great work. Nice approach on that one. 5 feet to go. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Oh, crud. Okay, here's our third shot. Careful there. And for the par. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. No, that putt will end up short. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. Oh, so close. All right, we're done that one. Now let's take a look at the scorecard. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. I thought you might do that. It was an excellent choice. Let's see if this one sticks the green. Just in the green side rough here. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. Nice approach, pin high. That's where we like it. Ooh. All right, this next putt for the par. Well, that's never fun. And now we make our way to the 18th tee. This one's a par 3. Ugh, rolled right by. All right, let's put this in the hole and finish up this round. Okay, finishing your round with a tap. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. Looks like we're just taking a hack out of the back nine of this one today. Hope you have a wonderful round on the course today. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. A little too hard. Okay, here's our par putt. Oh, come on. And just a little tap here needed. Okay, starting the round above par here today, but hopefully we can shave some strokes off as we progress. Here comes the 11th hole. Those tee shot should play. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Might be flying the green here. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully you can this. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. And a 4-foot putt. Oh, I guess he'll have to settle for the bogey. And that's for back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. And the 12th hole is a par 4. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. I think this might need to sit. And as it turns out, you're just gonna drop it on the green. So good stuff. All right, here's a 23-footer. And well done. You got most of the way there. All right, you've got this left for par. Oh my, that's too bad. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. Yeah, let's erase that from our memory. Let's just move on. 4 over par for the day. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. I think this will end up in the fairway. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Looks like you'll be putting. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. This one's about 7 feet away. I could have used a little bit more power, I think. Ooh, man. There it is. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Let's see what happens here on number 14. Nicely played. And this one's around 175 yards out. Safely on the green. Here we go, 24 feet away. This one's going uphill and to the right. Starting this one out pretty good. Still on line. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh no. 5 over par currently. Okay, 15th hole is next. This one's a par 5. That was a tee shot. Just spanked it. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. I think this one will go left to right. Looks like you got a line on this. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. And after that one, let's take a look at the old scorecard. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. 4 feet to go. And you're currently 5 over for the day. Okay, the hole is 17. The par is 3. Have a good tee shot. Nice stroke. We're on the green. And from 25 feet out. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Just a little bit aggressive there. And here we go. Par putt coming up. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. And you're currently 6 over par. best of luck as you bring this one home here on the final hole of this one. Well, that's too bad. And you're looking short out of the sand here. Well, no trouble at all for you. Wound up in the fairway. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. Well, from the sand, I don't think this has enough. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. I think this is short from the sand. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. And I don't think you had enough out of the sand here. Good job. And let's get out of this beach here. Ouch, what was that? I think you might be short here from the sand. That's a poor place for a tree. We've reached the shot limit and we're on the final hole, so that's all she wrote. And unfortunately, we're done here today. Just a real bad final hole. It's not a good note to leave things on, but it kind of happens sometimes. Well, that's just about it for me here today.